Painting your parking spot is a special tradition at some Central Georgia high schools celebrating the senior students' final year. At Tatnall Square Academy, you might see a few rolls of student artwork.
Morning reporter Freya Barr went to Stratford and learned the special story behind a senior spot. She tells us more in a story that comes straight from the heart. Good morning, Freya.
Good morning. Griffin Timms is graduating in May, and he wants to study exercise science in college. But before he does that, his parents want to make sure his senior year is a special and memorable one. Dad had a helping hand in making sure he does exactly that. Artists craft around their cars at Tatnall Square Academy. Each senior's parking space, now a canvas for self-expression.
I read a lot of comic books.
Some coordinated their designs, and the murals span several spaces. Inspirational quotes, favorite characters, and hobbies displayed on the pavement, even childhood gems.
His first movie I took him to see was Superman, Man of Steel, way back when.
Personal touches on the ground, like the handprints of siblings and reminders from their loved ones.
We had just seen the Deadpool Wolverine movie, so I thought, okay, well, we'll just throw Deadpool up top and to fill it in a little bit better.
Trojan alumnus Jeff Timms didn't get to paint his senior space in 1997, but this year, Griffin Timms commissioned him.
He's my firstborn, my son, and I'm just very proud of him.
Dad free-handed the whole thing, yet he doesn't consider himself an artist.
I'm not used to painting. I'm not a painter. This was challenging, but it was fun. It was something that I wanted to make special for him.
Sketching was one of Jeff's childhood hobbies he left behind growing up, but he returned to it for rehabilitation.
I think with art, it allows you just to be focused on one thing. And you can kind of escape everything else. And I think for a long time with me, that's what alcohol was. I was always trying to escape something.
Then Jeff says he escaped his addiction almost 5 years ago on October 21st, 2019.
When I decided to get sober, I didn't look at it like, all right, I can never have another drink for the rest of my life. I just got to stay sober for the next 24 hours. I got to do whatever I can do to get through this day and keep moving forward.
He got through those days. Now he's getting through to people.
He helps out at church with his Celebrate Recovery class and helps these other people who are struggling.
Any kind of hurts, habits, hang-ups, I mean, it's not just alcohol or drug related. It could be gambling, it could be codependency, stress, anxiety, depression, things like that.
Leaving marks and sharing lessons that could last a lifetime.
Keep moving forward. You know, whatever issues or problems you're facing, the only thing you can do is keep moving forward.
Now, Jeff says one of the mantras that he lives by is glorifying God through the talents he gives us. And he says even though he's not a professional, getting to do what he loves to, quote, just put a smile on people's faces is another reason art's helped him heal.
That's such a heartwarming story, Freya. Thank you. Tim says the group meets every Monday at Northway Church in Macon for alcohol and addiction resources in Central Georgia. You can find details at 13WMAZ.com.